everybody? Kip Ioane, TeamsOfMen here. Wanted to share with you an exercise that I think you can follow the script, follow kind of my framing of a video that's going viral that I think shows and can be helpful in displaying to all of you coaches out there with male athletes in your team. Splice in the clips of these videos, of a video they've probably already seen on TikTok or Snapchat trending. I think it's a great entry point and great gateway into further discussions that can help your players identify and see young men making behavior choices that are not value aligned, and allow you to have conversations on how can we avoid repeating this mistake. What were things or lack of skill sets that might have led to this young person on the film, on the trending video, coming up short in areas we want to come up large, where we want to be the best version of ourselves. We often always talk as coaches that, hey, this week of practice, we're building. We want to be at our best when it matters the most. Great players make great plays in great moments. All those different cliches we use, which are rooted in some truth. But this video is an example of a major moment that could happen to any of your players at different points in their lives. Could be now, could be 25 years from now. This scenario could play out, and we can use this film much like we do in basketball and football, in lacrosse and soccer, and all the places we use film to educate for better playing in the future. We can do the same thing with film of trending events for life moments, because we want our players to leave our programs as better men. And these are examples in this rep. I want you to follow along with me for how to do this using current events and film. Okay, so let's set the stage and show you a quick snippet of the video. The entire video is 3 minutes long. We'll put a link in the comments section of the video so you can see the entire video, but we'll splice in here. We'll do some cutaways to the actual video itself. And here's like a 17-second intro to a group of people, college-age men with some intimate partners, some girls, cutting a family in line at Disney World.
They cut on the walk where you guys walking slow. We're all going to the same place. You don't give a fuck, bro. You're a fucking nerd, dude. I'm not arguing no fucking female. It's like fucking Harry Potter, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Bro.
Is that supposed to be an insult?
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Run. I don't give a fuck. You shouldn't have said.
So right there, coach, from that 17-second clip, you've got a situation that's probably has happened to your players in line, and they may have done this to people in different lines. It doesn't have to be Disney World. But you got an easy entry point. Hey, how many of y'all have cut in line or been cut in line? Think about all the way back to elementary school. Next, you can just use this first 17 seconds. What is the language choices that are being used? How many of you have said some of these words in our circle? Now extrapolate. If it was okay in our circle, does that necessarily mean it's okay in a public setting? How do other people react to this? Okay, there's so much just from the first 17 seconds to set the stage for, hey, I'm showing you something that you could live in. This could happen to you. And I'm also showing you exactly how not to deal with it. Okay, next clip, coach. I got 19 seconds for you. And I want you to play the clip, play it once, play it twice, since it's so quick, make sure they can digest it. And then I want you to ask them to survey the entire scene. Look at the young man in the baseball hat. How is he contributing to the harm being caused by his friend? Is he trying to check it? Is he trying to calm it down? Or is he flaming the fires? Okay, survey the women in the group. What's happening there? Then, coach, after this 19-second clip, I want you to ask your young men, what did you notice about the claims of the main person in this video clip? The young man claiming, what does he claim about how he treats women? Okay, is it consistent with what we're seeing? And then finally, one of the most important things, we talk about this all the time, achievement does not equal a hall pass for morality, and status on a football field, status on a basketball court, a soccer pitch, does not give us leeway to be assholes. What does the young man say at the end of this clip as a way of basically saying, I can do what I want to you because of my status as an athlete? Those are your reflections. Play the clip.
On the walk,
fuck you.
they cut you. Till then, fuck you. You're a nerd, bro. I'll never let nobody disrespect my girl. Bitch, she's a bitch.
Okay.
I don't disrespect females. You're a bitch.
Yeah, welcome.
Though,
You're here too.
Who are you?
I thought you were talking. All you're doing.
I play football at the University of Central Florida. Show 'em.
Okay, remember what we asked in the last segment. We said, hey, fellas, what does he claim? What does he say is his idea of how he treats women, how he treats his girlfriend, how he treats his partner? Now, play this next clip, 11 seconds. Do we find values-aligned behavior? Do we see actions taken in line with what I claim? Because so often, as young men, as we're growing and evolving into who we want to be, we claim XYZ, and then we act completely different. What do you see? What do your players see as the disconnect between stated belief system and actual behavior when it comes to how he wants to treat women?
I ain't talking to you. Last
That's
words.
why you keep getting
Last
me to
words.
say.
He's recording me. I'm gonna record y'all back then. How about that? I'm gonna record you back.
You want to record
Shut
me?
up,
Bitch,
Stella.
I'll
Go the fuck back and shut the fuck up.
Okay, next two I'm going to play back to back. They're about 12 seconds to 14 seconds each, but I want you to play them back to back just like I do in the upcoming video. And I want you to see what we're associating, what this young man is associating: freedom from accountability, freedom from morality, freedom from any consequence for action is due to his wealth and or status. And we've got to bring this discussion up with the young men. Why would he think that? Where does that messaging come? That the dollars in my pocket, the dollars in my bank account free me from having to act like a decent human being. Okay. And when your guys, when they scoff at what he says, that's awesome. Great. Round of applause, fellas. But how did this young man end up in this spot? What are messages that you maybe, and meet them in their power, meet them in their strength? Hey, if you guys know that's BS, you guys know that's bullshit. How did you find your way to to a solid belief system that knows money doesn't excuse me from morality? Who were the messengers? What were the messages? How are you helping young people, young men in your circles that you're around, whether it's in our program or even younger and you're doing community outreach? How are we spreading and helping them unlearn that dollar bills do not put a force field up around me to where I can do whatever the hell I want? Okay, so don't let them escape this conversation just with, coach, I don't believe that. That guy's crazy. Cool. How did you get to that? How did you get to that good setting, that good moral fiber, and then launch that discussion? Here's those two clips playing back to back.
Record this. Yeah, record me, homie. What you want? You want my name, social security? What you want?
My address, you want to
I make money, homie. I'm a businessman,
But
but
actually, I'd like to know the family that you cut in front of all of us to be with.
I make money, homie. You're how old? I'm 21. I got more money in NIL than you ever. Look me up. Google me.
Okay, last two clips, coach. This one's going to cement a lot of the learning and hopefully unlearning for your guys. And I think it also speaks to the bill always comes due. You know, whether you're a believer in karma, faith, whatever it is you have, talk to your team about their belief systems. What we put out into the world often comes back to us. So you're going to see the young man once again try to revel in or wrap himself in the invincibility cloak of who I play college football for, what that may or may not entail for my status, my clout, my fame, and then the reality of the fact that he doesn't. Okay, so share this as a wrap up. Also, you can leave some discussion time for your guys. There might be some chuckles, there might be some laughter, but also it's a real eye opener for accountability because the bill comes due. The truth comes out.
What's your at? They'll add you. What's your at? I got clout. So what's your
I don't
at?
know what that means. I'm too.
What's your at? What's your Snapchat?
What's a Snapchat?
Oh, okay. You're fucking weird. What are you recording me for? You watch me on Saturdays. You and your family tailgate outside of my stadium, nigga. Boo ass. Football at the University of Central Florida. Show up, pussy. You're a fucking.
All right, coach. So I hopefully you feel good about running this lesson plan with your players. This is the type of stuff that I think is so vital and so unique to the station you hold as a coach of a male sports team, middle school through college. I think you have the opportunity to bring this into a setting where it'll be digested in a helpful way. Otherwise, it's likely that your players watch this on their TikTok and scroll. That's it. There's no digesting. There's no deep diving it. There's no learning from this scenario. Okay, so I think you're in a unique position to do this work, and we hope this video helped give you insight into how to roll something like this out. Now, if you liked what we do, this is exactly the type of work that Teams of Men does. This is what we exist to do. Either to create it for you to use in your space where you're the trusted voice, or if you're feeling uneasy, nervous, not quite sure of what it can look like to run these types of meetings where I'm having a meeting, fellas, with you as players to grow your humanity, to help you build and reimagine manhood to one full of emotional fluency, empathy, and compassion. That's what we're for. go right here, teamsofmen.llc.com. That's what we're for. Like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.